our jazz hands together. We're doing something for the summer.
Yeah, we're going to celebrate the 25th anniversary of the iconic series Will and Grace.
Now I get it. Now
All
I
right,
get
so
it.
Kirsten Cole is gracing us with her presence live from the Paley Center, featuring its new exhibits. Hello, darling.
Completely remade. And ladies, I would advocate for safety first. Look at what your mama's wearing right here. I got these. I'm rocking the granny rose gold sneakers.
Stop
no
it.
toes can be crushed with these little guys.
There you go, Casey.
We
She's
are
smarter
on,
than I
though,
was.
the couch. Come on, the couch. I've got Ron Simon here with me, who is the head curator of the Paley Center. And wait a minute, there's one more guest here. One more guest, Will and Grace. Go to the sad man. Sad man hanging on the wall there. Guys, we are in the apartment where it all happened, where we have been seeing Will and Grace. They started 25 years ago, this incredible, iconic show, and they've brought back this great retrospective, not only for us to just have a little walk down memory lane, but to remind us, especially during Pride Month, which is when this exhibit kicked off, the impact that Will and Grace have had on the landscape.
There's no doubt that Will and Grace is one of the most influential shows in television history. It opened the doors for a greater representation of the LGBTQ community.
Right.
And it's this couch where so many discussions were held.
There were so many
and
discussions.
it was so funny, yes.
It was amazing. Hey, guys, I want to show you some video because this is what you sort of walk into when you come into the Paley Center and you start to experience the Will and Grace retrospective, which has a tremendous amount of costumes too, because every week when you sat down to watch this show, weren't you just dying to see what they would all be wearing? Jack and Will and Grace and Karen, they were beyond fabulous in every sense of the word. And talk about the conversations that they were having, which was getting America to talk a lot more too.
Well, there's no doubt that the clothes reflected the personalities of each of the four leads. That was just fantastic. But the conversations, it was, as Vice President Biden said, it created a greater awareness for the country of the gay community. And it was so important. They became your friends.
They certainly did. Guys, I want to bring you back out here live because we are, go ahead, we are at door 9B.
9B, this is where Jack lived, in the same building. And we have a replica of his famous Café Jacques, where he would actually serve, you know, breakfast and brunch at this
Complete
table.
with the cafe chairs and sort of the signature
outside his
Parisian
apartment, so
marble top, which was so great. And now we're in one of my favorite rooms of this because this is where we celebrate the costuming. And, you know, we all know whether it's Broadway, a movie, television, costumes are not just there to delight us. They're there to send a message, too. It's part of the conversation.
No doubt about it. And actually, the clothes evolve over the years, like the characters did. They grew, and you really get a sense of, just here, the representation of Will, two different sides of Will here, his, you know, his casual wear and the robe that he wore.
Right.
Great costumes for Grace right here.
Can we just come in and have a moment with Jack's shower caps?
Yeah.
I mean, because like this was what this show was all about. We can peek through too at some of the red ruby slippers, at some of the iconic jewelry. In the case back here, there's a Karen bobblehead doll. I mean, the fact that we had the characters here for the opening as well.
Yeah, we had Will and Grace. We had Deborah Messing and Eric McCormick here, just talking about, you know, it took some time to get the show, get the pilot done. Everyone was hesitant, but then once they committed, it became a sensation.
And now it has launched so many other shows and so many other conversations, guys. The Will and Grace retrospective and exhibit is here at the Paley Center through the end of July. Get your tickets before it has to go away too, and all you can do is stream it on one of those streaming services. We're live in Midtown. Back to you.
Kirsten Cole. That was a great show. It was a feel-good show.
It was a feel-good show
You
with
know,
our feel-good gal.
Yes.
Let's see those. Let's see
Let's see
those
the bowling
shoes
shoes
again.
one more time.
Let's see those rose gold shoes again. Let's see them.
See the kicks?
That's right.
Who are you?